Craft time with Miss Sissy. Today we are going to paint some flowers. This is a craft that is going to be a little bit messy because we're going to be using paint, but also it's not going to be a perfect craft because really there's no such thing as perfect crafts. Alright, what you're going to need today are a few paint brushes, and we have a pencil. We're going to be using a pencil later, that'll be last. And we have these wonderful little painter palettes here that are reusable. However, you're welcome to use a paper plate. We also have our 2 cups of water, because I know I'm going to use a lot of different colors. And we have all kinds of different colors that we have right here around the library. All of these materials are things you can find right around your house. I am going to start with the colors I'm going to put in my painter's palette. I need to shake it first a little bit. I'm not going to use too much paint. Try to be a little bit lighter on my paint this time. Forgot to shake it. Yellow. I have a beautiful, I don't want a little crummy in there. Some orange. Oh goodness, he was ready to be painted with. Maybe not. There we go. Always important to shake your paint first. Oh, whoops, too much green. Alright, a little bit of pink. Whoop. I keep forgetting to shake first. Alright, that's a very bright pink. I really like this pink. That's very bright. Alright, a little bit of shake first. Purple, which is my favorite color. And some blue, and I'm hoping this is, yes, that's a perfect shade of blue that I wanted. Just rearranging so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. We have a lot of paintbrushes here around the library, and I knew that I was going to be doing smaller flowers, so I picked a bit of a smaller brush that's flat, and also this brush which is more rounded so I can do my centers better for my flowers. I am going to draw some leaves, but I'm going to put all my different flowers in different areas all around my piece of paper, and it's always good to have a backup piece of paper just in case you need it. I'm going to start with some pink. Alright, and here I'm going to do some triangle flowers. So, 1, 2, 3, and then I fill in the middle of my petal. 1, 2, 3, and I fill in the middle of my petal. And like I said, these are not going to be perfect, because not everything in nature is perfect anyways. Alright. I kind of like how that one looks with just 4 petals. So I'm going to get my pink off. I'm going to do my centers and my leaves last. Alright, I think I want my next flower to be blue. And I'm going to make this one slightly bigger. As you see, I'm still using my triangle technique because I just like how it makes my petals look the same. Best part is if you extend a line on accident, you can fix it by making the petal even bigger. Alright, then I want one that comes in right about here. I'm gonna come in right here. I'm leaving just enough room so I can do a yellow center on my flowers. Let me see, what flower do I want to do next? I'm going to switch over to my round brush and I'm going to do a different type of a flower. So as you can see, I did a smaller triangle flower with the different triangle brush strokes, and then I did a much larger one. All right, so I'm going to do, I think I want to do orange for this. Now I like using simple shapes because I'm not necessarily an artist. I call myself a simple artist. I can't, when it gets complicated, I just can't do it. All right. So I'm going to make these flowers like little circles. But with this flower, we want to make it big enough so that they do touch each other. So start off small and then enlarge. Alright, and this one has 5 petals. Alright, I'm actually going to do one more orange flower because I really liked how my orange flower looked. Let me do one right here. And as you see, none of my flowers are exactly the same. This is one of those crafts where you don't have to be perfect. I'm going to do this one as a 4 petal. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it's a little bit wispy looking. All right. So those are 2 different types of flowers right there. All right, and now we are going, actually, I need to go ahead and add the centers to my flowers before I teach you the 3rd and final flower. All right, so I'm gonna get my yellow with my smaller brush. Oh, this is a beautiful shade of yellow. And I'm just doing dots right in the middle for my flower. Gotta be careful, I don't want to mix too much with the orange, because my orange is still drying a bit. Now one thing that I do love, especially about this blue flower, because of how large I did it, I could add some slight embellishments to it if I'd like. And I do want to because I really like this shade of yellow. They are your flowers. You can make them however you would like. All right. Now, like I said, you're welcome to add your leaves if you would like, and I'm just going to add some very, very simple leaves with my green. Oops, I got too much green, but that's okay. I got way too much green. Oops. Okay, there we go, much better. All right, I'm just going to take it and I'm going to swoop it out. Swoop it out. And you can make your leaves however big or small you would like. Or you didn't even have to add leaves to yours. You could have where they're all just together, blended together. For my last flower, we're going to be doing a hydrangea. We're going to be using the end of our eraser to make this last flower. All right, I'm going to dip it very, very gently. We'll see how this works. Very gently into our purple. Oh, okay. Kind of proud of myself. I did do it gently. All right. Let's see, I can go back and I can do more. Oops. And this was a pencil where the eraser wasn't the best eraser in the world, so I don't feel bad sacrificing the eraser for this craft. Oops. Need a little bit more for my outside ones. Alright, and then we're gonna clean our eraser off. And I am gonna add just a little bit more of some green around it so you see how the green leaves look around a hydrangea. And I think it would probably be best if I used my smaller paintbrush. Dipped into my purple a little bit, so I'm gonna fix that. And I'm intertwining the leaves just a little bit up into my hydrangea. All right, and here's 3 different types of flowers to make. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to see what creations you come up with.